So I have the option to have either this or this as my neighbor. I picked that.
Look, new neighbors.
Wow.
What do we got?
Is that a fraternity?
Are you ready for a show? Yeah! I have a darkness inside of me, and you will see it. Dude, we missed the airbag.
Neighbors. So Neighbors has come out, and it is the first real, I guess, summer comedy of the year. The previews made it look really good, so let's see how exactly the Zac Efron's first real adult movie hold up against his, shall we say, High School Musical days. So Neighbors has a pretty cool concept, a very simplistic one at that, okay? You've got this newly minted family, brand new parents with their baby girl in this nice new house they just spent all their money on, and they think it's, oh, we're gonna be fully functioning adults and stuff. And then next door, they get this huge party frat. Obviously, there's a misconnection there, and then all of a sudden it just escalates into an all-out war. Or at least that's what they would have you think in the previews. If you've seen the previews, you know the kind of humor you're going to get in this movie. Dick and fart jokes, Seth Rogen, improv-style comedy that we've seen so many times before, and we all generally do quite enjoy. The fact of the matter is that all of the jokes that you've seen in this movie is what you've seen in the trailer. Those are the funniest moments in that trailer. Just watch the trailer, save yourself some time, and boom, you get all the main jokes. As far as the editing and directing of this movie, it has got to be one of the worst examples I have ever seen as far as a combined effort by a director and editor, because God knows this thing makes absolutely no sense. Character development is completely not there. The characters that you've already seen for the last hour or so, they just make a 180 and then they go in this direction. The one other character who has never been a part of the movie just becomes a huge integral part of it. You've never seen this character, but now they're huge and important. It made no sense. And the worst part about this movie is the pacing of it, alright? The trailer itself would dictate that it's simple. There's a disagreement with the two parties, and it just goes into all-out war as you might expect. But it's not like that. Even the entire reason for them to go at each other is the most dumb thing I've seen in recent memory, just because it makes no sense for somebody to go to the extent that these people do against each other, all because of this one little itty-bitty thing. To have it go back and forth the way it does, you know, you think, okay, they pull the prank, then those guys pull the prank in return. They pull the prank, and then they do it in return. And that's how you think it would go until whatever climax it ends up being. However, this movie doesn't have that. You have one person pulling the prank, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, they win, we back off. What? What? The editing is so piss poor in this movie that it's absolutely mind-boggling. At one point, you've got the characters hiding under the table and trying to avoid the others, and you see them, see the legs, you know, from the person who they're trying to hide from next to the table, and the next shot is the same people who were under the table running up the stairs without being chased by anybody. Like a poorly edited kung fu movie. Like, where'd those 7 guys come from? What the hell was that? The entire movie is a big, convoluted, poorly edited, piss-poor character development having mess, okay? Yes, there are parts where you laugh. You really do have to be in an altered state of mind to find this movie any more funny. Dude, man, this I gotta say that without a shadow of a doubt, that Neighbors is Black Friday bargain bin. The movie is not worth a full price. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here on The Cash Flow. And until then, this is me, G Money, telling you guys, peace.